Hi friends, welcome to my all things discussions tutorial. In this quick walkthrough, I'm going to show you how to access your weekly discussions, check your rubric so you know exactly how your grade is calculated, how to post and reply to others, how to edit your post, how to track your activity, and also how to double check everything from the grades menu. All right, let's get into it. So step one is accessing your discussions from your modules. So start by accessing your course, select modules, and then scroll down to the current week. Select the discussion you would like to post in. Now, once you open your discussion, it's a good idea to check how your grade will be calculated. So in the top right corner of the discussion page, there are three dots. So you'll want to select these three dots and then you will choose Show Rubric. This opens the grading rubric, and I already have it open on another page here. So the grading rubric shows how the 25 points are broken down. Like, did you fully respond to the prompts? Did you post on 3 separate days? The quality of the post comes, is part of that credit, is a large part of that credit as well. So it's kind of like your cheat sheet to full credit, right? So make sure you're taking a peek at this before you finalize all of your posts for the week, right? All right, so now let's get into how to post a main reply. So scroll to the bottom of the main discussion thread, right? And from here, this is where you'll click into the reply box. And then when you click the reply box, you'll have a blank text box, and this is where you will either type or you'll paste in your main response. You also have some formatting tools, so you can add links, attach files, add images. Also, just a bonus here, as we're working live actively online, posting and doing active work inside of Canvas, sometimes I like to start drafting my discussions on like a Google document or a Microsoft Word document. That way I can do my edits before my final draft and paste, but you'll learn what works best for you. All right, so then you'll add in your post. And then in the right-hand corner, you're going to click reply. And when you click reply, ta-da, your post is live. All right, now if I wanted to respond to a classmate, you're just going to scroll down to this discussion and choose the classmate post, and then you would select reply again. Right under their comment, type out your response and then hit post reply. Remember your 3 total posts, 1 main post. So when we say main, it's to the original discussion thread, and then the additional 2 replies are to others within the discussion thread. All right. All right. Up next, I want to talk about how to also edit a post. How to edit a post. So let me just cancel that out there. Cancel here. Perfect. So, and to fix a typo, update your post. Let's say you forgot to add your sources, right? That's an important part of academic integrity. How do you fix that? Another scenario that students come across is they accidentally post 2 responses in one day, right? It isn't the end of the world. You can reserve the one of your post, right? Save it on a document and then repost it the next day. And then you'll have that timestamp. It just two different options, right? Always good to have a backup plan. All right, so how do you do that? You're going to click the three dots to the right of your post, and then you'll have the option to edit your post, delete your post, to totally remove it. But keep in mind, if someone's already replied to your post, the delete option may not be available. So it's best just to make edits. All right. Now, lots of questions on how to track your replies, right? Checking your post frequency. So want to make sure that you've posted enough times on different days. So how do you do that? Well, you're going to scroll up to the top of the discussion thread, and you're going to use the search field here, and you'll type in your name. I'll use my name for an example here. And it's going to pull up uh, any replies that I've made. Now, be careful though when you're counting your post to determine how many times that you've posted. Your classmates, if they've mentioned you in their discussion threads, your name is going to populate that way as well, right? So notice that mine says 25 results found, but I would have to triple check, right, that none of these name mentions are from classmates. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, so last but not least, one other way that you can track the frequency of your post. You can also do this from the grades menu, which is pretty cool. All right, so I already got the grades pulled up here. If you're looking for grades, it's going to be in this menu bar here, modules, files, and then you'll select grades here. All right, so once you're in grades, look for the discussion assignment, and then you can actually click into the link and it will just show you what you've posted, right? With no, it completely filters everything out. And it also includes your date and timestamps as well, okay? Also, it will include any feedback or comments from me. So one thing I didn't show is, let me just click on grades here. When you open up your grades, you're also going to see if your instructor has posted any type of feedback, you'll see a chat bubble and it'll have a number on it there. So you would just want to click into there and then you'll see what that feedback was. You can also, once it's graded, you'll be able to select show rubric, and that rubric will have colors filled in, uh, and that will display the rubric breakdown. All right, that's it. So thanks for joining here and following along. So to recap, start by opening up modules. Make sure you're checking your rubric. Uh, submit your main post early, paying attention to the frequency or the time sensitive date stamps. Spread your three posts across 3 days. And if you're in need of help, I'm just a message away. All right. So I'll see you in the discussion boards. Have a great week.